Hi, I'm Jacob Gallucci, and today I'd like to make my predictions for the 2013 MLB season. And anyway, here they are. I'm going to start with the American League. In the East, I have Toronto winning the division. In the Central, I have Detroit winning the division. And in the West, I have the Los Angeles Angels winning that division. Now, here are the records. Excuse me. The Blue Jays will win the East with a record of 94-68. The Tampa Bay Rays will go 90-72. The Baltimore Orioles will go 85-77. The New York Yankees will finish with a losing record for the first time in many years. Their record's going to be 78-84. And the Boston Red Sox will finish in last place with a record of 75-87. The Central Division, I said that the Detroit Tigers would win the division with a record of 93-69. The Kansas City Royals will actually have a winning record for the first time since 2003. I said that the Royals would go 85-77. And now the Chicago White Sox, my favorite team, they will finish above 500, but I said that they would go 83-79 and they would finish in third place in the American League Central. The Cleveland Indians will go 76-86, and the Minnesota Twins will go 64-98. Now for the American League West, I had the Los Angeles Angels going 96-66. The Oakland Athletics will go 88-74. The Texas Rangers will go 84-78. The Seattle Mariners will go 77-85. And the Houston Astros, this is their first year in the American League after 51 seasons in the National League. They're now in the American League. And the last 2 years they've lost at least 105 games in back-to-back years, but this year they won't lose as many, but they'll still lose over 100 games. I have the Astros going 59-103. And the division winners will be the Angels, Blue Jays, and Tigers, and the wild cards will be Tampa Bay and Oakland. And now here are my American League playoff predictions. In the wild card game, I think Tampa Bay will beat Oakland. In the divisional playoffs, I think the Angels will beat Tampa Bay in 5 games. 3 games to 2, they'll beat Tampa Bay. Detroit will beat Toronto in 4 games, 3 games to 1. In the LCS, I have the Angels beating the Tigers 4 games to 2. They will beat the Tigers in 6 games. And the World Series I'll go over right after I go over the National League. The National League East, I have Washington going 97-65, and they're going to win the division this year. The Atlanta Braves will go 94-68. The Philadelphia Phillies will go 85-77. The New York Mets will go 72-90. And the Miami Marlins, that team was really depleted, and they're going to be bad this year. There won't be many fans at the games either because they're pissed. I mean, the owner just blew up the team, and they're going to be really bad this year. They're going to go 61-101. Yes, 61-101. The Central Division, I had the Cincinnati Reds winning that division. They'll go 96-66. The St. Louis Cardinals will finish second with a record of 86-76. The Pittsburgh Pirates will finally have a winning season. For the first time since 1992, they'll have a winning season. After falling apart the last 2 years in the second half of the season, I think they'll hang on and finish with a winning record. The Pirates will go 84-78 this year, and they'll finish in third place in the Central. The Milwaukee Brewers will go 80-82, and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs lost 101 games last year, but they won't lose over 100 this year. They'll still be bad, but they won't lose 100 games. The Cubs will go 66-96. And now the National League West, the San Francisco Giants will win that division, and their record will be 95-67. The Los Angeles Dodgers will finish second with a record of 91-71. The Arizona Diamondbacks will be in third place, and their record will be 79-83. The San Diego Padres will go 75-87, and the Colorado Rockies will go 68-94. And the playoff teams in the National League, the division winners are the Washington Nationals, the Cincinnati Reds, and the San Francisco Giants. And the wild card teams are the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now here are the playoff predictions in the National League. In the wild card game, I have Atlanta beating the Los Angeles Dodgers. In the divisional playoffs, I think Washington will beat Atlanta in 4 games. Washington will win that series, 3-1. And I have Cincinnati beating San Francisco. Last year, the Reds beat the Cardinals. Last year the Giants beat the Reds in 5 games, 3-2. But this year, the Reds will beat the Giants 3-2. And in the NLCS, I have Washington beating Cincinnati 4-2. I think the Nationals will beat the Reds in 6 games. The reason being that Dusty Baker, he's the Reds manager, he has a history of choking in the playoffs. He always chokes in the playoffs, and I think Washington's going to beat Cincinnati in the NLCS. I really do. And now for the World Series. I have the Los Angeles Angels beating the Washington Nationals in 6 games. The Angels will beat the Nationals 4-2 in this year's World Series. It should be really exciting. I mean, the Angels have Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, and Josh Hamilton. That team is really good. But the Nationals have Bryce Harper, and they'll be getting Steven Strasburg back finally. They also have Gio Gonzalez and Zimmerman. Ryan Zimmerman's really good, and that'll be a great World Series. I hope that's the World Series. And anyway, I'm sorry for rambling, but this will be my last video until Tuesday, April 2nd. The reason being that tomorrow I won't be doing videos because it's Good Friday. It's a big holiday, and I don't do videos on the weekends anymore, so I won't be here on Saturday or Sunday. And Monday I won't be doing videos either because on Monday, April 1st, it's the White Sox home opener against the Kansas City Royals, and I'm not going to be doing videos that day. I'm actually going to be going to that game, and on Tuesday I'll be back with 2 new videos, and one of them will be about me talking about my experience at the opening day game this year. And well, the first video will be me singing a Beatles song, and the second one will be me talking about opening day. And anyway, I'll be back on Tuesday. And until then, have a good weekend, happy Easter, and take care.